Understanding how to boost bone density is crucial, as a reduction of your bone density can obviously cause fragile bones and can lead to an escalation of osteoporosis. But of course, you already know all this, which is why you're on here to figure out how to boost bone density and practical steps in doing so. Let's dive in. First and foremost, to understand what it is, bone density signifies the bone minerals in your bone. Side note, bone is a tissue. Just like any other tissue in your body, it has cells. It can also be seen as an organ, which is a really odd fact because when you think of an organ, you don't think of a bone. But anyways, one of the most important general facts I want you to take away from this video is this, that bone density improvement is stimulated by weight on the bones and a certain amount of impact. Okay, now that you know that, let's go to the 8 practical steps of improving your bone density. Number 1, weight-bearing exercises. These include activities like walking, jogging, dancing, and stair climbing, because we all do that for fun. All of this type of impact or weight-bearing exercise can inspire the bone-forming cells. And for you nerds out there, I'm not going to get technical in this video. Osteoblasts.
Bless you.
Thank you. Moving on. But keep in mind, with this weight-bearing exercise, walking alone is not enough. Which brings me to my next practical step, strength training. Yes, resistance training, strength training is not only a practical tool in enhancing your muscle mass, but it also helps improve your bone density. Not only does the resistance training also help you bear more weight on your bones, so your bones are getting more weight with their movement, but it also helps as your muscle mass increases, the tendons pull, or the muscles pull directly on your bone. That can also help with your bone density. And for those of you terrified of the concept of strength training or resistance training, don't worry. It doesn't have to be only done in a gym with a whole bunch of equipment. You can definitely start body weight exercises, especially if you're a beginner. And yes, resistance bands are a viable option too. I do have on-demand programs available that range from functional body weight training, resistance training, and then it even introduces light dumbbells as well. Check those out if you're interested. Practical step number 3, vibration training. What is vibration training? Yes, this is actually a revolutionary approach to improving your bone density. The vibration trainer machine basically shakes your body in a way that stimulates those bone growth cells and basically simulates the same type of impact you'd be getting if you went on a jog or a run. But the cool thing is, individuals that normally have joint pain can use a vibration trainer without having to jog or run. However, the right vibration trainer is key, and I strongly encourage against the tiny in-home cheap models that barely send the vibration past the knee because it doesn't really do any good and it just costs you a waste of money. For more information on vibration training, check out my videos on vibration training. Practical step number 4 is everyone's least favorite topic, which is nutrition. Nobody watches my nutrition videos. Give them some love. A balanced diet, as cliche as it sounds, it's something that will really change your life. Calcium and vitamin D are bone health's dynamic duo. It is crucial to understand that calcium requires vitamin D for appropriate absorption. So many people will just take calcium and overload on the calcium, but then they never get the vitamin D that they need. Furthermore, vitamin K works effectively with vitamin D. So if vitamin D doesn't have vitamin K and calcium doesn't have vitamin D, then nobody's going to work. So they all need each other. On to practical step number 5, choosing the right supplements. Now there's a reason why I put the step for getting a balanced diet before the supplements, and that's because you need to get a balanced diet before you can supplement your diet with the things that you're having trouble getting in your balanced diet. Savvy? In all seriousness, supplements supplement the diet. Keep that in mind. Now, without further ado, the supplements that you guys are going to prioritize above trying to change your diet. The most important supplements are going to be vitamin D, calcium, and vitamin K, not surprisingly. Which, yes, all of which you can get from certain food items. D3, obviously, you can get from the sun. It's turned into the usable form through our body's systems, but you can also supplement with it as well. Fun, not so fun fact is that most Americans have a vitamin D deficiency and a magnesium deficiency as well. I'll drop a link for this particular brand of vitamin D-K combo that I recommend and I personally take, but you can find other ones out there. I just like them because it has the D and the K together. There is also my preferred calcium brand that you'll find does also have D and K as well in it, but it's not at the amounts that I personally need for my body, which is why I take the two together. Now, the specifics, such as the dosage, do matter immensely, and I do strongly encourage that you talk with your healthcare professional to identify that dosage for you. That brings me to practical step number 6, which is to eliminate alcohol and tobacco consumption. Contrary to some beliefs, it's been found that no amount of alcohol is beneficial for your health, and it is actually detrimental to your health, which is why I'm making the professional recommendation to eliminate it entirely. Unpopular fact, I know, but I'm just the messenger. And this is from a 2018 research article, and 2022, and it continues. And as you know by now, the same goes for tobacco. Both can adversely affect bone density and overall health. Now on to practical step number 7, which is fall prevention. Unfortunately for some individuals, their bone density is severely degraded. So they do need to start looking at fall risk prevention as a means to protect themselves from bone fractures. Recent research, such as this 2019 article, found that regular balance training can reduce the risks of falls significantly in adults over 65. Moreover, as cited from this 2020 research article, practices like Tai Chi, which for those of you who are unfamiliar, it is an ancient Chinese martial art form focusing on slow movement, grounded movement, and deep breathing. Practicing Tai Chi has been consistently linked to improved balance and reduced fall risk. I've got a video you should check out with Dr. Jeanette Mahoney of Catch You with a revolutionary fall risk prevention tool. Watch that video to find out more information about her fall risk prevention test called Catch You. Practical step number 8 is kind of a no-brainer, and that is getting regular checkups. This is paramount, especially for men over 70 and post-menopausal women. Those hormone changes can impact our muscle mass and our bone density. And regular scans can find the status of your bone health, so you can take the appropriate preventative actions. Bone and joint health is a pillar for our overall well-being. It's literally your foundation. Sure, genetics play a role, but our lifestyle choices can make all the difference. So there you are, armed and ready with the 8 practical steps in improving your bone density. If you're looking for more guidance on how to get started in resistance training, strength training, or even walking programs and other aerobic exercises, I do have an on-demand collection available. Take the survey to see if you qualify. And if you don't qualify for it, it means that I think that you either A, need more personalized attention via a one-on-one program, or you need to consult with a doctor first. Check that out in the link in the description. And if you enjoyed watching this video, please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe and share it with all those who may benefit. Always remember, your health is an investment, not an expense. I'll see you in the next one.